After a long break, we are back and we are ready to gamble on wild card fucking football. Inside
Playoffs,
the
baby.
lines. Don't remember what number episode this
Oh.
is. We're back. But before we start, real quick, Joe, smile.
Mhm. What
I need
happened?
that so that way when somebody says, "What are you doing?" I can send that picture and be like, "Oh, I'm folding."
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right.
Fucker.
But Joe, why does your thing say I want number 2? I don't get it.
Oh yeah, because we're talking Super Bowls around here. I'm looking for my second. Poor Jordan over there just lives on the ghost of the '72 season, and you know, never seen a Super Bowl, let alone consecutive playoff wins. So that's what that means. I want number 2. I'm looking for my second bowl.
What are you,
Because
an asshole?
we just like to live through our Super Bowl championships around here.
I haven't been through enough this week.
No, not nearly enough.
I have superstars requesting trades, leaving games, suspended.
The Dolphins are cursed. The Heat stink. They just stink. Spencer Knight will be the downfall of the Panthers.
No.
And dare I
He's getting
even
it
talk
together.
about the Marlins.
He's getting it together. I don't know what a Marlin is.
Jesus. Yeah, I forgot you're a Phillies fan.
Exactly. All right, let's hop into this.
Yes, sir.
Before we get into it, though, we are doing something different. Usually we do 3 every week. The last couple we did 4. This time we're just going to do all playoff games. We're going to do 1 pick from every game.
Mm-hmm.
Each week, we're going to add them all up. And then right before the Super Bowl, we'll end it. We'll do a punishment. Super Bowl, we'll have something. We'll figure something cool out. So this round is all playoffs. Wild card, divisional round, whatever you want to call it. All right. Joe, hit me with the ad.
Yes, sir. Our original sponsor, Betalytics, as always, is powerful sports betting software and research assistant tools, empowering bettors to make more accurate selections. AI machine learning algorithms quickly identify the hottest trends and biggest edges. Accurate game simulations, player prop projections, betting line evaluations, and best bet recommendations. Find market vulnerabilities, seek out high probability winners with the best value. Never make an uninformed bet again. Win more bets, build better parlays, outprice the books. Use code PLAYBOOK at checkout for 25% off your purchase and get your money up. Not that funny up.
And now we have our new sponsor, Better. We got some new deals this year.
Mm-hmm.
To start 2025, it's no longer match up to $200. It's you win your first entry, you get up to $250 back. You lose your first entry, you can also get up to $250 back. It does not fucking matter. If you download the app, you use promo code PLAYBOOK as it is right there, all capital letters. You will receive this. You will receive free picks every single day and injury revivals. And now you can do same game players. Usually you have to pick 2 different teams. Now you can pick the same team. Love that. I love that. Now I can only bet on the Heat because I don't give a fuck about anybody else, even though the Heat pissed me the fuck off.
Look at PA, man, sitting there hollowed out and white. Come on.
I know.
We were at the forefront of like the FanDuel and DraftKings, and they're just like, nah, that's all you get.
The whole gambling thing confuses me. It's
you
like
get the sleazy books, not the fun ones.
All right, Joe. Hit me. We got 6 picks each game.
Yes, sir. So first game, we're going with the Birdies. I think this is Sunday at 4:30. Actually, I know it's Sunday at 4:30 because I cannot wait. But anyway, this is Saquon's, I believe, second playoff appearance, first time with a legitimate team. And I think he's going to smash this. He went over for 100 yards against the Packers in Brazil. Most of the times he surpasses 100 yards anyway. I think there's only 3 games where he didn't. But I think he's going to go crazy against these Packers. They already saw him once. They couldn't stop him. They couldn't stop him or A.J. Brown in that first game in Brazil. They got to come into the link and try and stop him again, which very few teams have had success doing. I like Barkley to surpass 100 on the ground here. I think he's going to go absolutely crazy this game.
I think that's easy.
Yeah, moving on to my biggest hate watch of the week here. Fucking Jaden Daniels. Super talented player. They're playing the Bucks. This is the game after the Eagles. This is Sunday night, prime time. They are visiting the Bucks here, and Todd Bowles takes advantage of rookie quarterbacks and younger quarterbacks. He's going to see so much pressure. He's going to see 7, 8 man boxes where 6 or 7 of those players are coming on a blitz. He's going to probably try and do the same thing that they do to Jalen Hurts, and a lot of cover 0, a lot of cover 1, deception with blitzes and guys dropping out of the box. I think they're going to try and confuse Jaden Daniels here. I think he'll be running around for his life here. I like his rushing yards prop, but I doubt he's going to surpass 234 in the air. They're going to have to simplify this passing game because there's going to be so much pressure. Vice versa to this. He's able to get into his checks, and he finds Terry McLaurin on a hot route. It's probably going to get cribbed. So I'm taking that though. I'm betting on that. I don't trust rookie quarterbacks in the playoffs here when the game gets this technical.
It's a completely different.
It's a completely different season. It's a 1-game season. Todd Bowles I think he's going to have a lot of exotic designs for Jaden Daniels, who's probably going to learn a lot from this game moving forward. And then Los Angeles Rams here, they are taking on the Minnesota Vikings at home. Under 26.5 points for them. They are struggling to surpass 30 points each week here. They with a few weeks only scoring in the teens here. I think Stafford is on his way out the door, maybe 1 or 2 years left, but that Vikings defense is something serious. I think they feel a little bit of a sour taste in their mouth with losing that game to the Lions and dropping all the way down to the 5 seed. So they were basically win and you get a week off, and the 1 seed and the Super Bowl goes through Minnesota versus now you got to play every week and you're scrambling because most of your games are going to be away. So I think the Rams are going to struggle with the Vikings because I think the Vikings got something to prove here. And then Jalen Warren, this is over. I think this was supposed to be rush and pass here. Let me just double check, make sure Jordan messed something up here. Yeah, this is rushing and receiving yards. Yep. Okay. So this is just all-purpose yards for Jalen Warren.
50. What the fuck?
Yeah, sleazy one too. I think it's minus 150 too. His rushing yards are only 32.
I know. I almost took it.
Yeah, -1. I had that, and I was like, let me go see what happens with because he catches screen passes. He's the third down back. It was only an additional 20 yards. I was like, yep, taking this one. So playing Baltimore, that's a tough defense. They're gonna have to throw shotgun looks, play action looks, two setback looks at these guys. So I like Jalen Warren in this game. I think he brings a little bit more juice than Najee Harris. I think Najee Harris is a good player. I just think they're a little bit one-dimensional with Najee Harris on the field, and you got to be able to keep this Ravens defense honest with those elite linebackers.
Fuck you for the next one, by the way.
Yep. I mean, it might be dude's year.
That should be favored by this point.
Yep. It was minus 120. Josh Allen to get into the end zone. I think he had 3 last meaningful game he played. God, it's been so long. I can't remember the stats off the top of my head like I usually do. But playoff game, I like Josh here. They're at home. He's about the 12-yard line. He's a threat from there on in. I thought Jalen Hurts was the tush push merchant. He's on his tail here.
They don't even push him. He does it himself.
He's just huge. He just reaches over the pile. Yeah. So I like this one here. I'm pretty confident Josh is going to find the end zone here. And then Justin Herbert, 2 passing touchdowns here. They are playing the Texans in Texas. Indoor stadium. They are going to be slinging the ball here. Chargers' best player is clearly Herbert. They're going to put the ball in his hands and see if he can make up for that epic fold against the Jaguars a couple years ago. Or was that last year? Or did they miss last year?
That was 2 years ago.
I think that was their last playoff appearance, however. But, if people aren't familiar with that, Trevor Lawrence threw 5 picks in the game and was still able to beat up the Chargers.
And that's the only reason people think the Jaguars are supposed to be good and Trevor Lawrence is good.
Nope, I'm out on Trevor Lawrence. They just fired Dougie P. But I like Herbert to throw 2 through the air here.
Okay. I'm feeling a 2 out of 4 here.
A 2 out of 4. Which ones do you think are hitting?
Saquon and Allen.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm trolling, but the Rams, that's the only one I don't like.
You don't like that one?
Yeah. The last time the Rams played the Vikings, I thought the same thing. I'm like, okay, yeah, the Vikings defense is a real deal. And then fucking Stafford and Puka and Cooper Kupp and Kyron Williams ate them alive. It was I think it was their first loss. They were like 11-0.
Hard to do that twice. Bang, bang.
Are you ready?
There you go.
Now, see, I'm a perfect human being, so I put them in order. Justin Herbert over 229.5 pass yards.
I like it.
Harbaugh likes to run the ball, and I get that. But it's the playoffs, okay? Put the ball, like you said, put the ball in the hands of your best player. The only reason this worries me a little bit is because that receiving core fucking blows, except for Ladd McConkey.
Lad.
But last week, Quentin Johnson had like 13 catches, I think. So
Yeah,
hopefully he does something like that again. But I like this. The Texans defense, 1 week they look elite, 1 week they look like Swiss cheese. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm kind of banking on CJ Stroud's second-year struggles having an effect on this game. So I'm going to ride with Herbert. I think the Ravens are going to absolutely curb motherfucking stomp the Steelers.
I tend to agree.
I think I might hit this in the first quarter. It might be like 21-0 in the first quarter. It's going to be a cold game. Lamar has a sour taste in his mouth. He already said, they're like, what do you think about all these playoff losses? He's like, to be honest, I don't remember anything except for the AFC Championship game. And I also saw a stat. The Ravens' first Super Bowl.
Oh my God, not this one. The 12 years apart with the 28-year-old.
And now it's 12 years, bro. I'm telling you.
2013 with Flacco when he was 28. Damn, that feels like forever ago. Flacco's still kicking.
Russ has fallen off a little bit. George Pickens is a menace.
I wanted to take him so bad.
So did I.
Yeah.
I like Jalen Warren, but I feel like they're going to rely on Najee just because of how cold it's going to be.
Bruiser, yep.
But the Ravens have Derrick Henry. You can't stop that.
The ultimate bruiser.
When you're playing in the cold, who the fuck would want to tackle that guy? So Baltimore Ravens -9.5. I think I'll clear this easily. This next one's a little interesting. Broncos at Bills over 46.5 total points. The Broncos are known for their defense. The Bills are known for Josh Allen. How do those two mix? We're going to motherfucking find out. I'm taking this one was an A- on Betalytics. That's the only reason I took it. I'm trusting the data.
Shootout.
Shoot. Hey, we all thought, oh, Bo Nix, rookie, whatever, he was late round pick, whatever, who cares? That dude's the fucking truth. The Broncos are here.
Oh God, stop it.
The Broncos are here, bro.
Stop it.
They get one.
They're close. They're close, but they ain't here.
They're not winning the Super Bowl, but they're fucking.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were projected like 7 wins.
What am I looking at here?
What?
This next one?
Jordan Love under 224.5 pass yards. Yeah, you're looking at it. You know why?
You're trying to jinx
Jordan Love fucking blows. I don't understand why everybody has him as a top 10 quarterback. Guy folds. He has 1 good game, 3 bad games, gets hurt, comes back. 1 bad game, 2 good games, 5 bad games. The guy, I don't think he's surpassed this in his last 7. It's going to be cold. He's playing a really good defense. He's playing against 2 stud corners, unless you don't consider Slay a stud anymore.
Oh, he's a stud.
Okay.
At least this year.
2 stud corners, Quinyon and Slay. To be honest, I think outside of Josh Jacobs, this is going to be a massacre. Knock on wood because you're an Eagles fan, and I got you, but still.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about Jacobs. I mean, it's Derrick Henry, obviously CMC's in that category, but not this year. It's been this year. It's Derrick Henry, Saquon, and Josh Jacobs for me.
Now, see, if you watch the Packers, they've been winning, but it's not because of Jordan Love's arm. It's because of Josh Jacobs.
They also haven't beat a good team. I think the best team they beat was the Rams.
Exactly.
First time for everything. It's hard to beat a team twice. That's all I'm saying. And
this next one's a little contradictory to you. Terry McLaurin, anytime score.
I'm in on it.
I'm in on it. I don't know how Jaden Daniels will play, but I feel like every game this year where I or someone or the media has expected Jaden Daniels to not play well, he's played extremely well.
Mhm.
Same thing with Terry McLaurin. He's got a bad matchup in fantasy. He's projected nothing. Then he goes off for 690 and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he had a really good year this year.
Playoff game. He's finally got a good quarterback. Is this his first playoff game? Do you know, Terry McLaurin?
No, the 1 year the Giants were supposed to get in. I remember we threw the game because we put Doug Peterson benched Hurts and put our backup quarterback in and let the Commanders in. So I think that was his first time, but they did not belong there. No.
Okay, well, Terry McLaurin's first playoff game with a real quarterback.
Correct. Correct.
If you're a young quarterback in your first playoff game, he's gonna be nervous. We all know it. What's a good way to get out of it? Feed your top receiver. If they get remotely close to the red zone, I guarantee you he gets 2 out of the 4 down looks. And this last one.
They might have him take carries too, end arounds and stuff. They are going to get blitzed like crazy. There's going to be no time for this dude.
I know.
But unless he scrambles and makes loose.
This next one, I don't know how this one was so low. This one was only a -110. Minnesota Vikings money line. Coming off a loss, a tough loss, a loss that would have got them a bye. Now they have to go on the road at, what are they, 14-3?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. The defense, legit. You got Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson.
Yep.
For some reason, still Aaron Jones. Sam Darnold all of a sudden is God. The Vikings. Huh?
I said not last week. He was struggling with that. The Lions put 2 safeties back there and were basically like beat us, Sam Darnold, and he couldn't do it. So
he's going to do it this time.
All right.
For 2 reasons. Bounce back, and they want their lick back on the Rams.
Yeah, probably. That's why I think that defense is it's gonna do something.
I'm telling you right now, they're the highest scoring defense in the league. The Minnesota Vikings, are you listening to me?
Me? Yeah.
Are winning the Super Bowl.
You said that at the beginning of the year.
They are winning the Super Bowl.
Okay. They are not winning the bowl.
They're winning the bowl.
No, because you know what? That means I don't get number 2. And they get number 1. We can't have that.
And I'm still unlovable.
We're the last team to win for the first time. I want 2 before somebody else wins for the first time.
Well, I hate to break it to you. Sam Darnold is leading them to a fucking bowl, and he's getting a 5-year contract extension.
If he wins the bowl, they're going to hand him a blank check.
Literally.
They're going to hand him a blank check.
They're going to be like, J.J. McCarthy, will you literally fuck off?
Yeah, I can't believe they drafted him. Well, I can. That's expecting Sam Darnold to have an MVP caliber season was not in the cards. And it's not like they did what the Falcons did, signing Kirk to $30 million or whatever, then drafting Penix.
The Vikings legitimately look like geniuses right now, letting him walk. But I'm pretty happy with these 6. The only one that kind of worries me is Jordan Love. Every time I think he's going to suck, he always fucks me over.
I'm worried about that -9.5. That's a lot of points for a Mike Tomlin-led team.
But a Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson ran team.
That's done what?
I'm telling you, bro.
That's done what?
We keep thinking Lamar's this great player. He's an MVP.
I picked him to win the bowl.
Exactly. He's a top what? 3 quarterback, would you say?
Oh, yeah. He's 1, 2, or 3, and he's not 2 or 3.
No, up for debate, whatever you want, 1, 2, or 3. Sooner or later, somebody like that with the drive he has
breaks through.
He breaks through. You can't keep letting all this bad shit happen to you and not learn from it. He's learning. Each year he goes on. As soon as I saw that thing today where he said, all I'm thinking about is the AFC Championship game, I'm like, okay. I wanted to take him some crazy fucking thing. He's going to ball out. But then I heard it was going to be cold.
Would you rather than play the Bills or the Chiefs? He's seeing one of them. What are they? They're the 3 seed, right?
I think if they play the Bills, that game would be fucking insane.
That would be awesome, that one.
But I don't think they could beat the Bills. They could beat the Chiefs.
Oh, my God. I love the offs. I love them.
I know.
I
wonder if I would love it if the Dolphins were in them.
No.
Yeah, probably not.
Because
I
it's your
fucking hate
first
that.
time, you'd be all anxiety ridden. You
No,
don't even
they
know what
make
it's like to
they
lose a
make the
bowl.
playoffs a lot. They just never win.
Yeah, I mean, you've never had to swallow you were winning at halftime pill, but you lost the Super Bowl.
Hmm.
It's a tough
The
one.
day the day the Dolphins win a playoff game is my Super Bowl.
I've lost 2. I'm numb. Numb. 2004, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Remember it. The Patriots knew our plays. Now I'm tilting. Get me out of here. They knew our plays.
All right, we don't have a punishment picked out yet, but Joe and I will get on that. It's going to be something disgustingly raunchy, probably, because Joe's got a sick mind and I have a sexual mind. So
I'm trying to do more wholesome stuff. Shout out to my boy Kai. He made that very easy for me last time. So I told him I'd pay him his dues next time we recorded. But
we'll find something.
yeah. He bought I was very glad to see he bought a laser tag thing for him and his boy to play outside.
Wow.
No video games.
So we bought 2 kids gifts.
I got 2 kids outside playing. Yep. And he went below the budget. No, that's
what?
I said, and he went below the budget. I told him in the store, I was like 75 to 100. Picked 53 or whatever it was. I was like, my man.
You got some balls. That's my money we're talking about.
Dude, I was honest with you. I
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I was trying to make the kids' day.
I would have given you more money if you picked a Jew, but
listen, I was in no position to be asking questions. I already had to walk up to
somebody. Is your son or daughter a Jew by chance?
They'd be like, why does it matter? Yeah, it'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
All right, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
All righty, boys. Peace.